So hearty welcome, Dr. Joshith.
Thank you, sir. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. We will begin in a short while.
Yes, sir. Yes.
So Dr. Kasinathan, can we start now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Fine.
Okay. Okay.
Good morning. I deem it a pleasure, a privilege to begin the webinar on introduction as part of the Digilit webinar series jointly organized by the Department of Educational Technology, Bharathidasan University, and the UGC Human Resource Development Center, Bharathidasan University. And in fact, this is a webinar series with about 13 different topics. And today's and the day after tomorrow's session a little different because we will have both these presented by Dr. V.P.Joshith, a well-known educational technologist specializing in MOODLE, MOOCs, and OER. Because this MOODLE environment requires at least 2.5 hours to 3 hours of input, and designing, launching courses, it requires detailed inputs. So we have allotted 2 sessions for this particular topic. So this is for the kind attention of all the participants, and the team Digilit webinar series also wants to record our deep sense of appreciation to all those participants who are continuously attending all the programs, right? So in fact, when on the day 1 at the inauguration, I was making that very clear. So this is not another webinar series where people can just log in and be there or not there, but still the submission of the feedback form, an e-certificate will be there in no time in their inboxes, right? And that is not the type of work we wanted to do. We wanted to be a little different, and we wanted to give our focus on learning rather than the certificate. But however, we are planning to send an appreciation certificate to all the people for attending all the 13 webinars of the series. Because when we planned these sessions, not that we have picked up at random some topics and arranged in an order on which these resources are available. It's not that. We wanted the participants to go home with some real values, some new capacities in them, some new deeper insights into online pedagogy. So we were careful in picking up the topics, and in discussion with all the resource persons, the topics were selected and graded in such a way that you will move from one to the end. And the last session will be with online safety and security, because when you do online pedagogy, your email, your WhatsApp number, all these things are going to the public domain. So the last session will focus on that particular aspect. That is how it has been planned. So it is not at random we have picked up some topics. So we are very happy to see some of the participants. Of course, these topics are also planned in such a way that for one, maybe those people who want to specifically learn MOODLE. For instance, you see a couple of my own people from my university have joined today, and tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, they will participate. For them, other things may not be relevant, but they want to specifically equip themselves with some insights into MOODLE. Like that, it can be taken by anybody, one or many or combinations they can take. But I see a lot of people like Shivashankari, Raful Nisha, and others, Ravindran, right, and quite a few. Almost every day for all the webinars they are participating. So I'm very happy. I would like to appreciate them on behalf of the Team Digital webinar series at Bharatdasan University. So without taking much of the time, I would like to briefly introduce Dr. V.P.Joshith. In fact, he is a person who doesn't require much of introduction. He is well known in the education technology circles of our country. He is a faculty member of the Department of Education, Central University of Kerala, Kasaragod, and he is a person with about 15 to 16 years of experience in teacher education, in teaching, research, extension, and consultancy. And he is the coordinator of the Center for International Cooperation at Central University of Kerala, and the coveted position of the Swayam MOOCs coordinator of the Central University of Kerala is also held by him. And one important thing is he has installed MOODLE in a number of teacher education institutions, higher education institutions, and providing lessons, right, and providing guidance to the institution and the teachers in running the courses on MOODLE platform. So I'm sure he is not a person to speak about MOODLE from a theoretical point of view. He is a person with deep practical insights into offering courses on MOODLE platform. So these two sessions, today's and the day after session, day after tomorrow session, will elaborately throw light on the MOODLE platform from all its practical dimensions. And he was also the NS program officer at Central University of Kerala, and he is an awardee of the covetous UGC Postdoctoral Research Award, and he has successfully designed, developed, and offered a MOOC on Swayam portal, and his second MOOC is just coming up shortly, and his major research projects are very many. One funded by UGC for a worth 8 lakhs, another one funded by UGC for about 13 lakhs, and he's also there with an ongoing project funded by ICSSR, and he is a guide to PhD level research in the Department of Education, Central University of Kerala and Bharatiya University, Coimbatore. So without taking much of the time, I would like to hand over the session to Dr. V.P.Joshith, who will be talking elaborately and will be live demonstrating the MOODLE environment that he has created, and so that you can gain deeper insights, practical know-how of working with MOODLE. So thank you, Dr. Joshith, for joining us. It is over to you. Though we have a small number, around 50 people here, but all these 50 people are here for their own professional development, their enrichment, their learning, not for any other formalities like certificates and all. So that is what I have been telling right from the day one. This webinar series is meant for only one thing, that is assured learning. So if people are here with a deep desire for learning Moodle, I'm sure you will find the interactions with them interesting. Please, over to you, Dr. Joshith.
Thank you, sir. So, respected Mr. Nathan, sir, and the HRDC director, the head of the department, Mr. Jarni, sir, and all my close friends in Department of Education, Bharathidasan University. So, I'm not naming because each and everyone are not to me personally, and all the respected participants, the teacher educators or teachers over here. So, today we will be going with a hands-on training on Moodle. I kindly request all others to mute their mic. We will be having a hands-on training on Moodle, and I just have a small. I think you are having your system with you. You have all the internet connected and everything. So we'll be going with Moodle, and we'll be introducing to you what is Moodle. Actually, right from the beginning, when Moodle has started, with its first introduction to education technology, a person called, an Australian called Martin Dogyamas has initiated this project. Now this has become a very large community. You cannot count its level because it has been a very large in number, and it's an open source community. That is the importance of Moodle. And another thing, previously we are installing Moodle as a software and we are working with it. After that we have launched the cloud and we are working with the Moodle cloud. Now again, the problem with the Moodle cloud is that Moodle cloud offers a trial version for business period, and after that you have to pay. Previously it was free. Now we are working with the same thing. We are working with the same Moodle alternative in the sense that Moodle Genomio Moodle. This is one thing where you can have 500 users at a time. You can launch 50 courses at a time. You can use 2 GB of data, and you can have 50 concurrent users. So we are working with the Genomio Moodle. So I just have told very small things. One thing that Moodle has been initiated by Martin Dogyamas, an Australian. Now it has become a very large community known as Moodle community. And instead of working with the Moodle cloud, why I say? Because Moodle cloud offers free version for a limited period. Instead of working with the Moodle cloud, now we are working with the Genomio Moodle, where you can use your course, you can launch your course, you can continuously work on for endless period. So we are working with the Genomio Moodle. So with this limited information, I kindly request each and everyone to Google Genomio, Genomio, Genomio. If you have any doubt, the concerned things will be given in the chat box. Genomio. You simply Google Genomio, Genomio Moodle. I'll be sharing my screen also.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Please Google Genomio Moodle. When you Google it, you go to the first. This is what you have to Google. Genomio Moodle. Now, you can go to Genomio site. The homepage of Genomio site is Genomio Moodle site. I think you are seeing my screen properly. Am I right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, yes. You can just see the homepage where.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. Where what you have to do, in the URL there will be a blank. In the URL there will be a blank where you can give your preferred site name. For example, I have given the site name as joshith.genomio.com. So see, Joshith I have given here. The remaining will be coming by default. So in the URL you can give your site name, give your name probably, then give your email, language will be English, then select the conditions and click on create site. So 4 different things: site name, give your email, language, and agree the conditions and create site. Now, once you have done that, you will be getting a message that your site is being created within 2 seconds. Your site is being created. Your site is being created. See the home screen, which I am sharing to you, where you can see your site is being created. Now you can read the terms of service and everything there. It is displayed there. You can see how many audience can be used, how many courses can be used or launched. All those different things are available. Just scroll down and read it. Just scroll down and read it. So what I have told, you have given your site name. After that, you have gone for creating the site. After creating the site, you got a message that your site is being created. Now, just go with the contents which are over there, where they will give you the number of users, the data space, all those things they are giving. Please go with that. How many of you have reached to this level? How many of you have reached to this level? Please put a message in the chat box. How many of you? The site has been created. Very good. Site has been created. Very good. So please create your site. Site. You have created a site. The site has got a name like dash www dash, any surname or name which you can give, dash dot genomio.com. This is the site, dash dot genomio.com. Once you have completed in doing that, please put a message in the chat box. If you have any problem, please ask me. The first step that we are doing here is that we are creating a site for managing a classroom task or classroom activity. We call it as learning management system. How many of you have completed? Please put a message. If you find any problem in doing it, please ask me. There won't be any problem in that. Fine. If it is the name is not accepted, means you can try with another name, ma'am. So again, I am repeating the steps. Those people who have joined recently can just listen. Simply you Google Genomio Moodle. Genomio, Genomio Moodle. Simply you Google Genomio Moodle. Go to the first page where you can see site creation thing. Just to see my screen once again. The first screen will be like this. Where you can just see, create your site. You have to give a name for your site. You can give your own name. By default, it will come as genomio.com. You have to give a valid email ID. Language will be default, and you have to click on checkbox and click on create site. Once you do that, you will be getting a message as your site is being created. Your site is being created. After that, please read the contents over there. Please read the contents over there. Yeah. Can I go to the next step? Can I go to the next step, or you are still working the same thing? I'm not getting messages from you. Just only few people have messaged. Only 5 to 6 people have messaged that they have created. Request others also to please put a message. Or if you have any problem, please ask me. Fine. Site name, you can give your name. Site name, you can give your name. Okay, I think you have created, many of you have created the site. We can move to the next stage. Now please type your site name in the new tab. Please type your site name. Those people who have got Genomio, please don't do that. You can just log into your site. Please type your site name. Please type your site name in the new tab. Please type your site name in the new tab. See my screen. Just like I have typed joshith.genomio.com. See the things in the red box, rectangular box. joshith.genomio.com. Similarly, you can type your site name --genomio.com. Now, when you type your site name, on the right side top corner, you will see a login button. Right side top corner, you will see a login button. Please log into your site using the username and password. Username is admin, ADMIN small letters. Password is the password that you have received in your mail. Just listen properly. First, type your URL, that is dash.sitename.com. Dash means the name you have given in a new tab. After that, you keep going to a page where on the right side top, you can see a login button. See the screen which I am sharing. You can see a login button. Click on the login button. Now you will be moving to a login page. In the login page, user ID you can give as admin. Password, you can give your password. That password will be there in your mail. Password will be received in your mail and click on login. Password will be received in your mail and click on login. Yeah. How many of you have logged in? How many of you have logged in? After logging in, yeah, fine. After logging in, you will see your home page. After logging in, you will see your home page. You can see your name over there in the home page. Please put a message if you have logged in, or if you have any doubt, please open your mic and you can ask me directly. Once you have logged in, please wait. We will be customizing the pages and all. Just wait. Let others also come to the same level. Yeah, fine, logged in. Those who have logged in, they will be seeing their home page. Yeah, fine, very good. Anybody who is experiencing any problem in logging in, you can just talk to me. If you have any problem in logging in, if you have any problem in logging in, you can talk to me. I think you have logged in. Yeah.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Tell me.
Hello.
Tell me.
I'm Dr. Rajan. I'm unable to get the password. I'm not getting the mail.
So you just refresh your mail or wait for a second, you will be getting a mail.
Yeah, it says it will check the mail or spam.
Yeah, it will be there either in the primary folder or in the spam folder. Anywhere it will be there, you can check it there. Password will be received only through the mail. I think others have logged in. For others, any issue? Anybody having any issue? We have 54 people, around 50 people are with us. I think most of you have logged in. Once you got the mail, you can just go to the sign-in page. You can just go to the sign-in page. Sign-in page. You can click on login at the right side top. You can click on login at the right side top. Now the login page opens. You can put admin in the username admin, small letters, ADMIN, and password is the password you received in mail. Password is the password you received in mail. You can type the URL. First, you can type the URL. Type the URL. Just see my URL which I have typed. The URL will be the name you have given. The name you have given. .binomio.com. This is the URL. The name you have given. .binomio.com. Now, once you have given that, you will be directed to this page. You see the name here. This big square, red square box, you can see the name here. Red rectangular box, you can see the name here. See the right side top. You will see a login button. Click on login button. You will be moving to this page where the user ID you can give as admin. User ID you can give as admin. Password you can give the password you received in your mail. Password which you have received in your mail you can give here. Now click login. Click login. So you will be going to your dashboard. See your dashboard. Dashboard. You will see Moodle first, admin user first. All these things will be visible in your dashboard. So I think till these two levels, yeah, till these two levels, everybody is there. So we have, I think till to this level, everybody is there. We are moving to the next level. So you have created a site. Please to understand what you have done. You have created a site. After that, you have logged in. This is the two things that you have done now. You have created a site. After creating the site, you have logged in. Now what we are doing? I think all are at this level. Can I continue? You have created a site and you have logged in. I think you are at your dashboard. Am I right? Yes. Yes. Now, please go to your site, means in your dashboard. You will see the different icons. I will just show you the different icons. See what all icons here available. Dashboard, search, site home, calendar, private file, site administration. Please note that site administration is a very important area. Site administration is a very important area. Every activity that you want to do it in your site, you have to start from site administration. Please to understand, every activity that you want to start or want to do at this site, you have to start with the site administration. Now, please click on the inverted arrow in the admin user. Admin user is at the top. Admin user is at the top. Please click on the arrow. There is an inverted icon which has been given over there. Please click on that in the admin user. You will be moving to your profile. When you click on that, you can select profile and you will be moving to your profile. So when you see this page, when you see this page, you can click on edit profile. You can click on edit profile. You can click on edit profile. So what I have told, there is an important icon in that home page, and that icon which I have specified to you, the icon is site administration. Never forget that. Because since you have created your site, you become the site administrator. Since you have created your site, you become the site administrator. So all work in the site that you have to do through the site administrator. Now, on the right side top, what I have told, on the right side top, you have an icon, you have something called admin user and an emoji. After that, there is an inverted arrow type icon which you can click. You can go to profile and you can be in the profile page. And this is the profile page. There you will see edit profile. So click on the icon here. Click on the icon here. Select profile and go to edit profile. Click on edit profile. When you click on edit profile, see, everything comes for editing. Everything comes for editing. You can see, you can change your username if you want. You can type new password. Here there is a pen button. You can click on the pen and type a new password. You give first name, surname and email address. Email is the previous email. So these three things are very important. First, if you want to change your username, you can change the username or you can keep it as admin, anything. If you want to change the username, you can change the username or keep it as admin. Now, don't select the password from the system. You can select on new password, click on the pen, give your password. Don't select the force password change also. Because if you select force password change, every time when you are logging in, it will ask you to change the password. So what I have told, if you want, you can change the username. You can give your own password. See what are the conditions for the password there. Small letter, capital letter, number, alphanumeric. Small letter, capital letter, number, alphanumeric and totally 8 characters. So according to the condition you can give, then give first name and surname and email address. Scroll down, update profile. Scroll down. You have done this. How many of you have completed this one? How many of you have completed this one? Please put a message if you have completed. Fine. So here also what you have to remember, every time when you do a task on a page, every time when you do a task on a page, what you have to do, you have to go to the bottom and either you have to update the profile or you have to save. You have to go to the bottom, you can update the profile and you can save. So, any problem at this stage? If you have any problem, you can please ask me. Open your mic and you can ask me. Or else just give a message that whether you have completed up to the stage where you have changed your login credentials. You have completed up to a stage where you have changed your login credentials. Yeah, what is your doubt, ma'am? You can ask the doubt. You can open your mic and ask me. You can just open your mic and ask me if you have any problem.
Created but unable to log in, sir.
What is the problem, ma'am? Tell me, what is the problem for the logging in?
Unable to open the pages, only login pages. Google I went and I opened.
No, you just open a new URL, a new tab. This is a tab, the plus button in your this one. Or you open a new tab, type your site name first.
What I created, I have to type.
What is dash or the name you have given .genomio.com. Okay. Then what happens?
And open it.
Yeah. Then you can log in now. Now the login ID is admin. Password is the password you received in your mail. Login ID will be admin. Password is the password you received in your mail. No, there is no need to change the linked email. The linked email is same. Password can be changed. Admin also can be changed.
Open sir, it came my website and genomic.com. Welcome to your MOODLE site, like that it came, sir.
Okay. Now have you logged in?
You are not logging this. You are not logging this.
You can click there and you can log in. Right side top there is a login button. You can click there and you can log in.
Username admin, sir.
Yes, username is admin. Small letters ADMIN. Password is the password you received in your mail. What is the status of others? Have you logged in? Please give your response. Otherwise, I cannot know that at what stage you will be there.
I logged in.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, fine. Those who have logged in, I have given a small task for you. The task was to change your login credentials. Now you have changed. Previously, what was the problem? Every time you have to check your password received in mail, and that password will be something which you cannot remember. Now you can have a password which you can remember, and admin, if you want to change admin, you can change, otherwise you keep. But you will have a login ID. It's either admin or the login ID you have created, the user you have created, with a password which you can remember. So the first task is over. You have done, or you have created a site, a Moodle site, and after that you have logged in to the credentials you have received. After that you have changed the credentials and you have created your own credentials. Now what I am going to do, you are going to the site development stage. What we are going to do, please do understand, is every time, whenever you do some work, you have to scroll down, either you have to update or you have to save. Some button will be there like update, or some button will be there like save. Now, sometimes for some people, they will ask for site registration. You can click register and you can go next, okay. That is for very few people. Sometimes they will ask for site registration. For some, you can click register and okay. Now, first task again we are going to do. For every change that you want to do at this site, you have to start from site administration. Please do not forget this. Everything that you want to do at this site, you have to start from site administration. So first, we are clicking on site administration. We click on site administration, scroll down, you will see front page settings. Site administration, scroll down, you will see front page settings. See the front page settings. Click on front page settings. Now you will see site name is here. You can give a short name. You can give some welcome note here. After that, read the other things and go to save changes. Very small thing. Site name will be already there. No need to do anything. Short name you can give for the site. Any short name as you wish. And in the front page summary, please type some welcome note. Like, dear learners, welcome to my Moodle site, or welcome to my Genomio site. Like some welcome note. You can type anything on that front page summary. Come down, scroll down, page changes. Scroll down, other things you can see, no, there should not be any change in that. Go to the bottom, save changes. Go to the bottom, save changes. So I think you are clear with this. Any doubt regarding this, you can ask me. Fine. I'm getting a message that somebody has done. Click on site administration. Scroll down. You will see, scroll down. You will see front page settings. You click on front page settings. Site name will be there very clearly. there very clearly. You can give a short name. You can give a welcome note. After giving short name, welcome note, etc., scroll down. You go to save changes. Scroll down. You go to save changes. How many of you have finished to this stage? How many of you have finished to this level? How many of you have finished to this level? Fine. Fine. Yeah, I'll be repeating once again. Click on site administration. Click on site administration. Scroll down. You will see a link called or icon called front page settings. A web page will open. There you can give what? The site name will be there. You can give a short name and you can give a welcome note for students. Just like dear learners, welcome to my site. Then come down, scroll down, save change. So two things you have to remember at this point. We have a common logic which we work with. First thing, every time for making new changes, we start with site administration. Whenever you do any change, the next thing is that you have to scroll down. At the bottom, there will be either update button or there will be a save button. So you have to click on update or save. So these things are very common. You can follow for every step. Now whatever the short name you have given, that will be reflected in the top. You can see. Whatever the short name you have given, that will be reflected in the top. I'll just show my screen. Just see where the changes are happening. See my screen. The short name I have given Moodle. See, Moodle has been changed over here. In the red rectangular box, the Moodle has been changed over here. This is the short name I have given. So I think you are clear with that. Now, what is our next task? Again, I am repeating once again what we have done. Please do understand in a logical order. What we have done. First, we have created a site. So we got a site name. And the name will be like this, dash. Dash means the name you have given. .genomio.com. Second, with that site name, in the new URL ID, new tab, you have logged in with this URL. The URL is your site name. After that, you have logged in. Login ID was admin and password was in your mail. After that, you have gone to your profile, you have edited your password, and sometimes you have edited your login ID. Next one was, the editing was done. Next one was, I told every new activity in the Moodle page, Genomio Moodle page, starts with site administration. So you clicked on site administration. You have gone to front page settings, it was there at the bottom, and you changed your front page. Till that point, previously, all your front pages were same. Now the front page was changed to your design, in the sense that it was customized. The front page was customized. Now I'll tell you one thing. Why we are doing all such things? Have an understanding that for what purpose we are doing. See now, online education is going all over the country or all over the world. Everybody wants to have materials, not in the hard form but in the soft form. Because if you want to do your class perfectly online, and if you want to share or give materials for your students, you need your materials in a system, or you need your materials in a place where it is available as a docket, so that you can use it and you can share it for your students. So what we are doing at this stage, we are creating our own classrooms online. You are going to create your classroom online. And what you are doing in future, you will be adding materials, all those available materials, either in doc form or in PDF form or in video form, any form, to your class. And you are managing your class effectively, perfectly online. This is the work. This is the work, and for this purpose we are learning Moodle. You are not learning Moodle for any other thing, like you are installing a software and you are trying something. You are learning Moodle, or you are learning any type of learning management system perfectly for your future work throughout your academic career. You can customize this in a very effective form. And when you want to take all these materials from one stock to other stock also, you can export and you can get it. So this is the final task, means this is the output. Now, next step is that we are going to create our class. So here what I am talking, when you are creating a class, we call that as category. Category means the class in which you teach. Sometimes you teach for BS, sometimes you teach for BA, sometimes you teach for BSc. At the same time, you teach for postdoc or PG courses. So different courses or different programs you teach. So here, the category means, just have an understanding, category means the class in which you are teaching. Now listen, what we are going to do. We are adding categories. We are adding categories. Before that, let me ask you a question. How you can add a category? Where you have to start? Please respond to my question. We need to add a category. And I have told you, category means class. I have told you, category means class. If you want to add a category, where you have to start? This is my question to you. Because you are listening for me for a long time. Yes, very good, very good. I am getting responses. Very clearly I am getting responses. You have to start at a site administration.
Site administration.
Very good, very good. Site administration. Now, you click on site administration. I am sharing my screen for you. You click on site administration. You click on site administration. You click on courses. Then click on add a new category. Add a new category. Site administration. Courses. Add a new category. Now you can give category name. This is compulsory.
Sir, excuse me, sir.
Yes,
Excuse
tell
me,
me.
sir.
Tell me, ma'am.
Sir, should it be a add a new category or add a new course?
Add a new category. Course we will do after that. First we create class. Within the class we keep the course. Okay, ma'am.
Sir, only add a category only is there.
Add a category. That's it.
Courses. Add a new category is not.
Add a category.
Course.
Add a category. Yeah, click on that, sir. Click on that.
Add a category. Okay.
Now when you click on add a category or add a new category, category name will come. You have to give the category name. That is your class. the program for which you are teaching to understand. For example, you will be teaching for MSc, you add MSc. Or you will be teaching for BSc, second year. Okay.
Sir, kindly repeat.
Yeah. First, ma'am, first you click on site administration.
Okay.
Click on site administration.
Okay.
After clicking on site administration courses, after clicking on site administration courses, there you can click on add a new category or add a category. When you click on add a new category or add a category, what happens is that a page gets open. There you have to give the category. You give a category name accordingly. You can give your class name, which class you are teaching and all. So see my screen, I have given MAT because I teach on MAT. So category ID number. If you have any program ID, you can give, otherwise leave it. It is not compulsory. Category ID number. If you have a program ID, you can give there. Otherwise leave it. Now, after that, description. You give a small description. This is the second year postgraduate students of chemistry, or this is the first year engineering students of CTE, whatever it is, the small description you can give. Small description you can give. And bottom, you can just click on create category. Small description you can give. At the bottom, you can click on create category. So I think it is clear for you. Yeah. Tell me.
The category ID number.
Category ID number you can leave it, ma'am.
Category ID number.
That you can leave it. That is not compulsory. If you know your program ID, if you know your university program ID, you can add there. Otherwise, leave it. In the parent category, you can keep miscellaneous. If you are getting a message that site is not registered, you can register. Register means that site ID will be in your name always. Others cannot take that ID. That is the registration. You can. There is no payment and all. Simply you can click yes, next, and register. Accept the condition and register. Because the site ID will be permanent. In the sense that you can use your site ID for a long time. How many of you have created one category? That I have told. Click on site administration, click on courses. After clicking on courses, add a new category or add a category. Then you can give your details. Then finally create category. If you have done one, please do one more in the same way. Do you understand? Please do one more. The other class you teach in the same way. It takes 2-3 seconds. Please do one more category so that finally you will have two categories. One category you have done alone. How many of you have done two categories? If you have done two categories, yeah, good. Put a message that you have done. I request everyone to interact properly through the message box or chat box, because otherwise I will not be getting into the knowledge that whether you are going properly in tune with my suggestions or modifications. Now, those people who have done the second category also, just to see your screen, Please, I kindly request you not to present. Yeah, just see my screen. Just see my screen. If you have done the second category, see finally your categories are looking like this. See my screen, the rectangular box. I have made two categories, both in miscellaneous. One is MH1 and another one is MH2. They are perfectly aligned. Is it the same for everyone who has made two categories? My question to you, I initially told you to make two categories. One we have done together. Second, you have done alone. After doing that, now the final screen should be like this. See the screen? Both the categories are miscellaneous. Category number 1 is here. Category number 2 is there. Both are perfectly aligned. Is it the same for others also? Yes. It's same, I think. If it is same, you have done it properly. If it is not same, there are chances that you will have your screen in such a way that one category is perfectly done and the second category will be below the first category. Means within the first category, not perfectly aligned. There you have done a mistake. If anybody is having the same icon, please respond to me. I'll be clearing that. Both the categories should be perfectly aligned and it should look as first and second. It should not look as first and the subcategory of first. This is my question. If it is looking like first and second, you have done it properly. If it is not looking like first and second, if it is like first and subcategory of first, there you have made a small mistake. You have done properly. Very good. Not perfectly aligned. Okay. There you see the second category, ma'am. Those people who are having is not perfectly aligned. You see the second category. You select on the second category. First you remove that second subcategory you have created and do it once again, keeping miscellaneous as the key. Yeah, I'm sharing my screen. See my screen. See my screen. See what I have told. My first category is this one. Second category is perfectly aligned with the first category. So it is category 1 and category 2. So what I have done for that? In the parent category, I have selected miscellaneous. Those who have done with the subcategory, there you have to go to the parent category and modify this to miscellaneous or change this to miscellaneous. Then it will be looking like the same which I have shown here. If you have any doubt, I am continuing once again. Site administration, first you have to click courses, manage courses and categories, create new category, then the page opens. The parent category you have to take it as miscellaneous. Normally, if you have done a mistake, there unknowingly you would have taken miscellaneous slash the first category. If you have taken miscellaneous slash first category, it will come as a subcategory. Now give the description as we have done earlier. Now go down, scroll down, create category. Give the description, scroll down, create category. Now your category will be looking like. You will have miscellaneous at the top, then the first category you have created, then second category you have created. Both are perfectly aligned. Both are perfectly aligned. So I think those people who have got the subcategory, please change into miscellaneous. Please change into miscellaneous. I have already shared the screen. You can look my screen once again. Parent category, you have to make it as miscellaneous. Category name you can give, there is no problem. Description, you can type your description, whatever the description, and click on create category. Parent category is miscellaneous. Category name, you can give the category name according to your choice. Description, you can type your description, then create new category. If you have done like a way, it will be perfectly aligned like this. There won't be any problem. Now, I think it's done. Okay, we are going to the next page. Now, what is your understanding? Please have a logic of what the work we are doing. Every work on technology should have an understanding that you are doing everything perfect logic and perfect people. And don't do things mechanically, in the sense that you know the hardcore content, you just click then and there and do something so that it is going from there. Everything is under a perfect logic that we are working. Now what I have told you, see my logic I have applied. You have created your site. After creating your site, what you have done? You have done your login. After that, you have changed the credential. After that, you have customized your front page. After that, you have created your classroom. Your classrooms, which we call it as categories. You have created 2 classrooms for you. One classroom is category 1, which you have given some name, and under category also you have given some other name. Now you are adding courses. How to add courses? The same method. Where you want to start? Where you want to start? Where you want to
Site
start?
administration. Site administration.
Fine. You start with the site administration. Same method. Use the same logic. You start with the site administration. Now, courses, manage courses and categories, add a new course. Right? See the file path. See, this is the path. This is the size path, which you can understand. First, site administration, courses, manage courses and categories, add a new course. Now, give a course name. That is compulsory. Give your course name. You understand that this is course. Course means the paper that you teach. Not like physics, chemistry. Exactly the paper. For example, if you are teaching management, organizational behavior, if you are teaching economics, macroeconomics or microeconomics, is a course. If you are teaching education, educational research. Now short name, you give any short name. Select the category. Under which category the course should fall. Make the course visibility as show. Make the course visibility as show. Make the course start date either today or yesterday. Because course should be active, so we are taking a present date. So listen to my point. Listen to my point. You have to give a course full name. You have to give a course full name, course short name. Select the course category because already you have created two categories. You select your category from the two. Make the course visibility as show. Make the course visibility as show. Keep the course start date as either today's date or yesterday's date. Keep the course end date after 6 months. You can click on the enable button and you can make after 6 months. If you know the course ID number, you can give an ID. If you know the course ID number, you can give an ID. Now, go to the description. Go to the description. You type there, copy and paste the syllabus. What you have to do? You have to copy paste the syllabus of that course over there. So now you simply type copy and paste the syllabus. Copy and paste the syllabus. Then you type one more thing, small video presentation. Small video presentation. Two things you have to do there. One thing, copy and paste the syllabus. Now you cannot do because syllabus cannot be with you. So later on you can copy and paste the syllabus over there. One more thing, small video presentation. Small video presentation. So you type a small video presentation there. What is understanding means? What is understanding? You are going to introduce your course through a video. You are going to introduce your course through a video. You are going to introduce your course through a video. So this is understanding. This is understanding. So what should be the video? The video should introduce about the course. What is the course exactly? You have to introduce, because online teaching always depend on video to a maximum extent so that the presence of the teacher is felt every time. So two things I have told you. One is you have to copy and paste the syllabus later of the course that you are teaching. Next thing, you simply type small video presentation. Then come down. Either you can go to save and return or you can go to save and display. Come down. Either you can go to save and display or you can go to save and return. Any problem at this stage, you can ask me. My question is whether you are getting me properly. Whether you are getting me properly? Yes, fine.
Yes, sir.
Yes, fine. If you have any doubt, please ask me. Because The problem with education technology or all technological gadgets is that when somebody is training or somebody is there to help, everything will be very simple. But when you try it alone, when you are working for your purpose and when you need it as an immediate thing, you find it difficult because you are not customized with the icons. So the understanding is that you have to customize with the working icons. You have to customize with the screen. Unless and until you are not customizing with the screen and you are hearing what I am saying mechanically, the problem is that now you find everything very simple. Because I am here to tell you many times, repeatedly I am here to tell you. But the problem is that when you want to do it alone, you find it difficult for a small thing also. So make sure you are doing alone and you are understanding it in a proper way. So we have created a class. 2 classes are being created, which we have told it as category. After that, we have created a course within a category. We have created a course within a category, and in that course, we have given the name of we have given the name. We have given the course name. We have given the other details. We have given the start date, and we made the course availability to show, and we have clicked the end date also after 6 months or 3 months. Description page, what I have told you, you have to copy and paste the syllabus. The understanding is that students should not feel difficult in any moment. Everything should be very clear for them. Teaching is a transparent job. So whatever the doubts that students may have should be cleared after their second login or through their repeated logins. So everything should be available to their screen. So what I have told you, you have to copy and paste the syllabus. Now you can simply type, later on you can copy and paste. Then you have to have a small video. Now the final thing what I have told you, you come down or scroll down, and finally what you have to do, you have to save and return or save and display. Now this is one thing which we are doing now. Now I'll be giving you one method. I'll be giving you one method to enroll users. Now you understand that we have created categories, we have created courses. Now we need students. So we are going to enroll users. So where we start? We start with the same area. We start with site administration. We click on users. We click on add a new user. At this stage, you have to think. Very important point. See, adding users can be done in different ways. Please do understand. Adding users can be done in different ways. One method is that you can add users one by one. Giving username and password to them. Second method is that you can add users in bulk. Now I am giving you an understanding that how you can add users one by one. For that, click on site administration, click on users, click on add a new user. Site administration, users, click on add a new user. Now the page opens. Home page will be like this. What you can do, you can give a username, any username that you can give, user1 or user2, anything. Username or their name, anything you can give. Now, authentication method is manual account. Don't click on these boxes over there. Now in the password, you can give any password. The password condition should be 8 characters. In that, 1 digit, 1 uppercase, 1 lowercase, and 1 alphanumeric. 1 uppercase, 1 lowercase, 1 alphanumeric, 8 digits. This is the password condition. Don't click on force password change, because when you click on force password change, at every time when they log in, they have to change the password. Now 3 things are compulsory for that user: first name, surname, email address. There should be a valid email address. There should be surname, first name. Remaining things you can scroll down and create user. So again, I am repeating the same process. We are adding users one by one. Here, the username is supplied by the teacher, password is supplied by the teacher. Users are added one by one. Both username and password and credentials are supplied by the teacher. So how you can do that? Click on site administration, click on users, click on add a new user. Give a username according to your choice. Authentication is manual account. Don't select a suspended account and generate password. Please don't select. Because if it is a generated password, you cannot log in and see whether the user is enrolled. Now, give a password by clicking the new password, the pen button there. Give a password of your choice, which should have 8 characters, 1 upper, 1 lower case, 1 alphanumeric, and 1 digit. Give first name, surname, email address, and finally create user. Finally, create user.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, tell me.
Whose first name or surname will be given? The student's name or the teacher's
Students,
name?
students, man.
Oh,
Student's name and student's email ID.
Okay, so we should know their ID.
Yeah. This is the method for adding user one by one.
Okay.
But officially, we will add users in bulk only.
Okay, thank you.
So what I have told you, just understand the step that I am using. Never forget the steps I have told. So, after creating classes, our work was to create the course. We have created one course. To understand, we have 2 classes or 2 categories or 2 programs, whatever we can say. And within that, now we have created one course. Now our understanding is that we need users. So now we have added user, one user. Again I am telling one user. What was the method? We have used the method as site administration, users, add a new user, then the page opens. We have given the username, we have given the password. Don't select any box over there. Generate password, suspended account, you don't select. Password also, don't select the force password change, because that will ask the user to change password every time. Give the username, give the first name, surname, and email ID. After that, create user. Now, if you have done one user, Please do one more. Please do one more. If you have done one user, please do one more. Same method. Same method. Perfectly, you have to go with the same method. Site administration. If you are not seeing site administration, click on site home. If you are not seeing site administration in your screen, if you are not seeing site administration in your screen, click on site home. Then site administration, users, add a new user, same method. So finally, you should have two users enrolled, two different users enrolled in your class. Please do it and put a message when you have done two users or when you have enrolled two users. If you have any doubt, please ask me. Good. I'm getting a message that some of the teachers have done it. Very good. Others, my request whether you have done it or not. Fine. So now, as per the work, we have done two classes. Within a class,
Excuse me, sir.
yeah, tell me.
For adding any new student, we have to give a new password.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Or else there is no problem in that. If your user ID is different, you can give the same password.
Okay.
So our work is that just understand the step or the logic that we have used here.
Yes. I have added two students.
Yeah, fine, fine. We have done two classes. Within a class, we have done a course. And after that, we have given two students. At every stage, whenever you complete one task, I told you you have to scroll down and you have to see the button there. Either it is update or save changes. When you click on save changes or update, whatever it is available, then only it will be reflected in your site. Now, I hope that you have done two users. Actually, this is a method which we employ if we want to add some users immediately on a common cause, in the sense that in a classroom we will have 50 students. And it is very difficult to add students one by one. So there we will use another technique. In that what normally we do, we make a Google sheet, in the sense we make an Excel sheet with all these users. For that purpose, we make a Google form. And in that Google form, what are the columns you need? The columns you need for the Google forms are, I'm just telling you the columns. Just have a note of it. You need an Excel sheet. Please do understand. You need an Excel sheet, or you have to prepare an Excel sheet. In that, the first column, the first heading should be first name. I'm typing in the chat box. The first heading is first name. Second heading is last name. See the name I have typed. First heading is first name. Second heading is last name. Third heading is email. Fourth one is username. Fifth one is password. Sixth one is cohort. The first name, no space between first and name. Please see the chat box properly. First name, no space between first and name. Last name also same. Email, it is only email. Email, it is only email, not email ID. Okay, email, it is only email. Now you can see my screen. See first name, last name, email, username, password, and cohort 1. Cohort 1 is the program. You can write MA, MSc, whatever it is. Cohort 1, COHORT, cohort 1 is the program. See my screen properly. So I am giving a small homework or small task for you. You have to come with at least 5 people. You have to come with at least 5 people when we meet on 23rd on an Excel sheet. The data is spread like this. You have to come with the details of at least 5 people on an Excel sheet. When we meet on 23rd, the sheet should be like this. First name, last name, email, username, password, cohort. I think you are seeing my sheet properly. First name, last name. I didn't type email ID. I typed username. And username is same as email ID. You can copy and paste that. Password can be common or different. Email ID or email and username are same. Just to copy paste. So when we meet on 23rd, you should have an Excel sheet with all these data, at least for 5 students. At least for 5 students. If you have 100 students, you can have that. There is no problem. But minimum 5 students, you should have data in the same form. Okay. And all the titles are small letters. There is no space in between. Because if you put a space and all, it will not take to the system. You understand? If you put a space for cohort, space 1, it is not there, only cohort 1. So if the format is different, means it will not take. So do understand, this is very important. First name, last name, email, username, password, cohort 1. So please come with an Excel sheet on 23rd when we meet for the next time. So till this stage, I'm just taking a recap of what we have done. You have created an Binomio MOODLE site. After that, you have logged in with your username. The site, you logged into your site with the username and password. Then next thing, sign-in has done. After that, you have changed your credentials. You have changed your front page. You have created 2 classrooms for you. You have created 2 classrooms for you. You have created 1 course, and you have enrolled 2 users. So this is the stage we are now. You have created 2 users. Now, when you are coming on 23rd, you have to have with you an Excel sheet, and what are the contents in the Excel sheet I have told you. You should have the details of at least 5 students. Username can be same as email, so you can copy and paste the username and email should be valid. At least 5 students, you should have the details. Password can be same. Cohort can be the class like MEd, MSc, MA, whatever it is, or BSc, BA, BTech, anything. So you should have an Excel sheet of 5 students' details. So with that, we will continue on 23rd. If you have any doubt on any of the steps that we have discussed, you can please ask me. I'll be solving your issue.
Same procedure we have to do, sir, at minimum like that.
No, no, you have to have an Excel sheet. What is your question, ma'am? What is your question? I didn't understand your question.
Like that, when we want to log in, same. Whatever we created, that is when we can log in.
No, no, you can log in at any time with your user ID and password. Now, I have told you to, whenever we are meeting for the next time in 23rd, I have told you to have an account of an Excel sheet where you should have first name, last name. The thing I have put in the chat box. I have put the details in the chat box, first name, last name, email, username, password, profile.
Another thing, sir, it is last, whenever we are saying like that, it is asking it is not saved the pages. Can I leave like that?
No, that means the pages are not saved means you have to scroll down once again, you have to save. Because without saving, if you are leaving from a page, the option will come that you have not saved. So at that time, you come down, save it and then you leave. Otherwise, the changes will not be saved in your page or in your LMS. So anybody, if you have any questions regarding the things discussed, and MOODLE has been initiated by Martin Dogyamas. I have told you now, MOODLE become the largest community of learners in the world. Because this is a very simple learning platform. The ultimate understanding of MOODLE is that whatever the courses that you are teaching, whether you may be a school teacher, you may be a primary teacher, you may be a secondary teacher, or any level of teaching that you are doing, you can have your learning management system for your purpose. And once you are launching a course on any government platforms like Swayam or something, the same content can be used with that. Because you can just export this content to other forms and you can make it available for the other platform. So once you work with some content, some of your subject area, that work can be saved for a long time. In the sense that, and it can be shared for your students also. So learning management system obviously helps users to do lots of things. So this is one understanding that I want to share to you. So I think the task that we have done today, you are very much clear. You have created a site, you have logged in, you have changed your credentials, then you have created 2 classrooms, you have made 1 course, now you have enrolled 2 learners. I have given a small task. You have to come with an Excel sheet, a simple Excel sheet, where the sheet has got the headings I have told, first name, last name, email, username, password, and cohort for 5 students. With that, we will continue our work on 23rd. So if you have any doubt, you can ask me. Otherwise, thank you very much. If you have any question, you can ask me.
Separate.
Tell me, ma'am, I'm not getting you properly.
Sir, Excel sheet is separate from.
Yeah, separate. Separate. That sheet we will use it in the MOODLE platform with the proper teachings. That I will tell you on that day. You can have an Excel sheet.
Okay. Okay. Right. We prepared, sir.
So thank you very much. Hope you have understood. Again, I am asking, if you have any doubt, please note it down and you can ask me right now or you can ask me on 23rd. Make sure that you can individually do the thing. Not that based on somebody's comments or suggestions you can do. You can do everything individually. Please to understand that you are very good in operating your mobile. The same way you will be an expert in operating and learning management system. The only thing is that you have to try. So please try to have a mind that you can start working in an internet-based platform where your materials will be available for each and every learner that you are teaching, and it can be available for others in the platform. So thank you very much. Thank you. Keep the line.
Sir,
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
sir, good afternoon, sir.
That's good, sir.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, sir. Dear participants, good afternoon to all of you. At the outset, so it's a matter of pleasure to convey my sincere gratitude and also thanks to our most respected key resource person of the session, Dr. Joshith, for his nice, elaborative, and fruitful and efficient presentation, and for his effective making use of PPTs which are highly relevant, more interesting, more informative, innovative and interactive presentation. So we are gratefully and extremely grateful to you, sir, for your valuable presence and for your valuable presentation and for spending your valuable time and energy for more than 1.5 hours in this session, and for providing your valuable ideas and information through your smart and enlightenment talk on Moodle, and for covering the Moodle sites, site administration, Moodle platform, and proper demo about login credentials and other highlights. I hope that all the participants should have gained enough knowledge, and they may gain more insights from you, sir, through your effective, live and powerful presentation, with your good gesture, with your gentle and warm smiling. All our participants are being welcomed by wishing your smiling, sir. So let me thank once again to you, sir, for your kind and warm deliberation, and for giving your reflective thoughts and good practices related to learning Moodle and LMS. I am much blessed to say that this session is very useful, sir.
Thank you.
More curious, more illustrious, most inspiring, most lively, lovely, and impressive, most importantly, more enjoyable session today. I think this session is really very useful for the participants, and it will be immensely helpful to all the participants who have joined and observed this session, sir, with your very tactful presentation. Once again, I must thank you, sir, on my own behalf, on behalf of the organizing secretary of S. Senthilnathan, director, PGC Kajja District Bharathasan University, on behalf of the program coordinator, Kachinathan, and on behalf of the participants, on behalf of the Department of Education Technology, and behalf of the Institute, Kajja District Bharathasan University. I thank you once again, sir, for your effective and good presentation. Once again, I must thank you, sir.
Thank you, Muthuswamy, sir.
Thank you, sir, for your wider coverage and for transmitting knowledge and skills to our participants through your envisioned approach and for sharing your expertise. So thank you very much, sir, for your kind acceptance. Thank you for your invitation. On my own behalf, on behalf of participants, let me thanks to you, sir. And dear participants, let me thanks to all of you for your patient listening and for your interest, for expressing your interest in learning Moodles and for your active participation. That's very important, and for your active participation. So thank you very much, all of you, for your kind cooperation and extending your kind cooperation. So thank you, one and all. Now this program is the session is over. So next program, next session will be on 23rd, day after tomorrow. So all the participants are requested. All the participants are requested to join on day after tomorrow. So thank you very much. Thank you.